Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Joshua and I'm your local real estate agent and mortgage loan originator here in Los Angeles, California. And today I want to talk to you about an exciting topic and a topic that I get a lot of questions about, and that is how to buy a house. Now, if there's one thing that we can count on year after year, that's inflation and a yearly increase in the cost of living, which includes rent. So if you're tired of renting, and if you're tired of living at home with your parents, and you're ready to make that transition into your new home and really build wealth through home ownership, here are 6 steps that you can take in order to buy your home. Step number 1, make a decision. Make a decision that you want to buy within the next 6 months, 12 months, 2 years, 3 years, whatever time frame that you have in mind. Just make a decision that you want to buy within that time frame. Make a decision to save money. So if you need, let's say $10,000 to $20,000, make a decision that you want to save at least whatever the amount is, $500 a month. Not everybody can obviously put $500 a month, but put a little bit aside every month so that by the time that you're done with your time frame, you have that amount saved up for your down payment. And finally, make a decision to move out of your current situation, whether you're renting, living at home with your parents, living with someone else, whatever it is. Just make a decision and just get started. Step number 2, know your credit score. Did you know that under the Fair and Accurate Credit Transactions Act, otherwise known as FACTA, you have a right to obtain a copy of your credit report every 12 months. So every year you can go to www.annualcreditreport.com and request a copy of your credit report and they'll send it to you. Step number 3, determine how much money you want to put down as a down payment. And there's really 2 common ways that people use towards purchasing their home. Number 1 is through a FHA loan, otherwise known as a first-time home buyer loan, or number 2 is through a conventional loan. Now, an FHA loan or a first-time home buyer loan typically requires 3.5% of the total home amount. So if a home is worth $400,000 and you put 3.5%, that would equal around $14,000 plus closing costs. If you do a conventional loan and you put 20% down, that amount would be $80,000. So with an FHA loan, the advantage is that you put less money down, right? But the disadvantage is that your monthly payment would be a little bit higher, plus you would have what's called private mortgage insurance, which basically protects the lender in case that you're at a default on the loan and you stop making your payments, right? Now, with a conventional loan, because you put 20% down, you do not have to pay private mortgage insurance. So you put more money down, your payment is less, and you do not have to pay private mortgage insurance. So general rule of thumb is the more money that you put down, the less that your monthly payment will be. Got it? Step number 4, get pre-approved by a lender or a broker. Now, getting pre-approved is completely different than getting pre-qualified, as getting pre-approved means that you actually get a piece of paper telling you how much house you can afford, what's your limit, how much you can afford. So you can either afford whatever it is, $400,000, $1 million, $2 million, whatever it is. That letter will tell you how much you can afford. You'll show it to your realtor, you'll take it to the open house and show it to the listing agent, and you'll submit that along with your offer and everything to the sellers and the seller's agent, basically letting them know that you're serious about purchasing that property and that you can afford to do so. Now, what you'll need to get pre-approved are the following. You need 2 years of W-2s, right, of your taxes. You'll need 2 months of your bank statements, basically showing what money has come in and what you have there in order to put a down payment. And you'll need 2 months pay stubs, basically verifying that you are working and that you are receiving income that's coming in. So basically let them know that you can afford to make the monthly payment going forward. Step number 5, hire a realtor and start looking at houses. Now, don't just hire any realtor who doesn't know what they're doing. You want to hire somebody that has helped numerous people before purchase a home, okay? Because there is a lot of information within the contract, there's a lot of disclosures, and you need somebody that's knowledgeable in what they're doing, who can negotiate and will negotiate on your behalf. And also start looking at houses. Go to open houses. If you live in a certain area and there's an open house around the corner, stop in and start jotting down things that you would like in a house, but also be flexible and also be open to the idea that there's not going to be one perfect home, right? That you might have to make adjustments, that you might have to make renovations, reparations, anything like that, and that you can do that within time as your payment lowers or as you increase more equity and you can refinance and maybe pull some money out. You can do that to increase the value of your home and make some renovations and make it into the dream home that you want. Step number 6, submit an offer, negotiate, and close escrow. Have your realtor ask the listing agent if there's other offers on the table and where you need to come in order to be able to close on the house. This is a great tool and will give you so much leverage so you can know what price you need to come at in order to get the home. Now, you can always negotiate. Almost everything in life is negotiable, right? So if there's appliances at the house that you might want to negotiate into the terms, into the contract, if there is a closing cost, if you want to move into the house a little bit early, all of those things are negotiable. So make sure that you and your realtor talk about those things before submitting the contract over to the listing agent. And finally, close escrow. Once both parties have agreed on the terms of the contract, open escrow, close it, and move into your dream house. Thank you for watching this video, guys. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel below. I will be posting weekly content just like this one. So stay tuned and I'll see you guys on the next one.